today I'm going to be talking to you about myrrh from Ethiopia, and this is from Appalachian Valley Natural Products and Anatolian Treasures. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about AVAT the company, then I'm going to talk about the product itself. I'm going to tell you what you can use it for and my opinion of it. My name is Sharon, welcome back to my channel. Make sure you guys subscribe below and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. Okay, so let's get started. The company has a very long name. I call it AVAT or AVAT. I've also heard it referred to as AVNP. Now, to further complicate the matter, there's another website out there called Ancient Healing Oils, and they look like they're copycats of each other. Now, the story behind these two websites is kind of interesting. So AVAT used to be owned by a man called Butch Owens, and at the time it was a wholesale-only company, and one of its customers was John Krosky, and he owns and still owns Ancient Healing Oils. Well, eventually Butch decided to retire, and he offered the company to John, and John decided to purchase it. Now, rather than merging these two websites and companies together, he kept them as distinct entities. He did make some changes, and one of them was opening it up to the public. So John has kept wholesale pricing, and I think this is very important to keep in mind, because his prices are almost too good to be true. But he does have the Gcms test results available, and I also found out about this company through a Facebook group called Real Aromatherapy Reviews and More 2.0. And this is a great Facebook group. It's open to anybody, and you can talk about many different brands of anything related to aromatherapy. Now, so his prices are very good. So if you go to his website and you're not registered or anything, you can purchase anything, and you get free shipping on orders 35 and up. So if you are within the continental US. Now, if you're not in that area, what he does is he does something called shared international shipping. I don't have any direct experience with this, but what I know he does is he will give you a shipping quote, and then you can decide whether or not you want to proceed with your order. Somehow you guys are splitting the cost of shipping. So I think that's really nice that he kind of shares and he helps with the cost of shipping. Now, he's not responsible for any import duties or custom fees or anything like that. Another thing that he does that's pretty cool is they are located in a small town, and he actually gets the boxes for shipping from his local high school. So I think that's nice that he's upcycling or recycling rather than just having these boxes go to the recycling center and him buying new ones. He does try to keep them out of the recycling for a little bit and help the environment. Now, going back to his prices, if you want to get more options, one thing that you can do is register for a wholesale account. And I am not related to AVAT in any way, shape, or form, or affiliated to them. I don't have any affiliate links. All you have to do is you go to his website and you register an account. And once you do that, you're going to have more options available. So if you go and you're not registered, like I said, you can buy anything that you want, but the essential oils are in milliliter bottles, and they do come with Euro droppers. If you log in to your wholesale account, then you can purchase the ounces size. And oftentimes they are only a few pennies more, or even sometimes they're cheaper than the milliliter size. Now, the downside to the ounce size, and I learned the hard way, is they do not come with Euro droppers. So I bought Spearmint, and I totally forgot it was the only essential oil bottle that I had that did not have an orifice reducer or a Euro dropper or anything, and I ended up dumping a whole bunch of that oil into my diffuser, and my whole house smelled like toothpaste for about a week. And I wasn't too upset about the money that I lost because it was very cheap. So 1 ounce was about $5. But I was kind of upset about the smell that my house had. Another good thing that they have that I really, really like is that they have samples. So this is actually, the one I'm going to talk about today is a sample. So this was 75 cents, and most of his samples are 75 cents, and they are 0.3 of a milliliter. So they are pretty small. And there's another company out there that's similar. It's called Botanicals, and I really want to order from them, but I haven't yet. And they have samples. They're 1 milliliter for $2. So if you do the math and break it down, a vat is actually more expensive. So it would cost you $2.25 for the majority of their oils, and you would get a milliliter, whereas with Botanicals, for $2, you can get a milliliter. Now, the issue that I have that makes AVAT better an option for me at the moment is that for $2.25, I can try 3 oils, and as I mentioned before, they have free shipping on orders $35 and up. So I have been purchasing from AVAT. They also do have, they run a handful of sales every now and then, and I've gotten free things such as I think I got 8 ounces of grapeseed oil the last time I ordered, and with every order they also do give you 3 free 75-cent samples. Eden's Botanicals does do samples, and I think it's every $10 or $15 that you order, you do get one free sample. And I'm going to put the link to Eden Botanicals as well, and you guys can check them out. They are on my wish list because I find that it's hard to order from just one company, because not one company is going to have every single essential oil that I want. Now, this Myrrh, I'm going to talk a little bit about the Myrrh. They actually have 4 Myrrhs available on their website. So this is Myrrh Ethiopia. They have a Myrrh Somalia, a Myrrh Somalia Premium, and then they have a Myrrh Hydrosol. So Hydrosol or Hydrolat is a floral water. It's not actually an essential oil, but it is derived from the same plant. So I got this one, and I'm not exactly sure why. I think it was just the first one there. So I had tried frankincense before. I had tried most of their frankincense, the Carteri, the Fereni, the blend that they had, and they had another one. So I think I tried 4 or 5 frankincense, and I really liked them. So I figured, you know, like the 3 kings or the 3 wise men or the wise people, whatever you want to call them, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I thought that maybe I would like myrrh. You know, it's a precious oil. It's been around for a while. People say, you know, myrrh, the resin has existed since biblical times. So I decided to get this. And I do not like the smell at all. So to me, this smells like a doctor's office, kind of like latex gloves. That's the scent that I get from it. So it doesn't have a very pleasant scent for me. Now, what can you use it for? Myrrh is known to help with illnesses such as coughs, colds, bronchitis, sinus infections, and things like that. So if you are going to be using it in the diffuser, make sure you guys are diffusing it properly, and that's about 3 to 5 drops per 100 milliliters. And you should also use intermittent diffusing, which means on and off again. Okay, you should not be using constant diffusion. That is not good. And if you're going to be using it topically, make sure you dilute it. Now, going along with topically, myrrh is well known to help with oral problems like tooth problems, mouth ulcers, and things like that. And I have seen people out there, even on their website, on AVAT's website, say that you can use it in that case. So that would be, for me, I feel like that's ingestion because it's going into your mouth. And I personally am not comfortable with ingestion unless I were under the care of a certified aromatherapist, but I do know that a lot of people do it. I'm not ignorant of the fact. If you are going to be doing it, make sure, 1, you are using a proper carrier oil. Water and oils do not mix, so you do need to use an oil such as fractionated coconut oil, and also make sure you are diluting it properly. So that's on you if you guys decided to use it that way. Another thing I will say is you have to be careful of sensitization, and basically what this is your body builds up a tolerance or an immunity to things that you use over and over again, such as coffee. You use it over and over again, and you have to drink more and more. The same holds true for essential oils. So I personally try to switch up my essential oils every few days. I know that aromatherapists say you can last like a week or 2. So make sure you guys are doing your own research and be careful about that. There is another warning on AVAT's website, and they say to be very careful during early pregnancies. And I think that most companies out there do warn people about essential oils, period, in early pregnancies. You know, the first trimester is a very volatile time, so you do have to be careful in that way. But essential oils, as natural as they are, that does not make them safe, okay? Peanuts are natural. Poison ivy is natural. I'm not going to go around rolling in a bed of poison ivy. Okay, you can have adverse reactions. Things in nature can harm you or kill you. There are certain populations out there, like I mentioned before, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, if you have infants or young children, if you are on any medication or have a pre-existing medical condition, I know some cancers, blood pressure medicine, diabetes, things like that, anything, you do have to be careful of the essential oils that you're using. And in addition, if you have any pets, make sure you be careful with diffusion. So I have told you guys a lot about myrrh. I want to hear from you guys. Please leave a comment below. Let me know if you like myrrh and if you've ever tried anything from AVAT. Please like this video and give it a big thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to get the latest updates. I will see you guys later.